Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is July 8th. It is Wednesday, 2020. Another, as we continue on this hot streak. It is 94 right now here today. Yesterday we hit 97. So very, very warm for New York. High humidity. Just not a really pleasant time. But so anyway, I want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. We are actually going to go on the subject. We're going to talk about the coronavirus. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that tonight. We just surpassed 3 million people testing positive in the United States. So we're going to go over a lot of that information tonight. A lot of the false information that is out there, a lot of the stuff that is being spread around that's not true. And we're going to go over all those type of things. People are being very, very much misguided, in my opinion, and we're going to go over all that tonight. So please join me tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and we will be discussing the whole situation with the coronavirus and everything along with that, okay? So, that being said, let's get into today's video. I'm going to kick this around so you can see. I mean, the sun is out. It has been brutally hot, guys. I mean, just brutally hot. But I wanted to talk about in this video, talk about manipulation. Okay, the powers that be. Okay, here. Okay, so we're gonna show that first. Okay. Oh my God, that racist, skin-headed redneck is flying the Confederate flag. I am so triggered. He has to be a horrible person because he flies that, right? I mean, that's manipulation. You're being manipulated. You're being manipulated to think that you should be offended by a statue, by a flag, all those type of things. And people are playing right into that game. So you guys are being completely manipulated, a lot of you are, and you don't even realize it. Right now we got 3.5 on this side so far. We have 1.7 on this side for a total of 5.2 already. Yesterday we ended up with over 10 kilowatt hours in. But what happens is it gets up to absorption mode, and then it just stops bringing in new power. So it's like I really don't know what we're bringing in as far as overall power goes. But so while I'm talking, I'm going to show you the garden as well and show you how these things are coming in here. So anyway, manipulation. People are being manipulated. Do not even realize they're being manipulated. What do you think of that right there, guys? Cucumber coming already. And another one right there. Look at that one. Very, very nice. So, cucumbers are coming. It's amazing. Lots of cucumbers. We're going to have a ton of cucumbers. So all these blossoms that you see will turn into cucumbers. Like you see, here's the flower on the end. Little cucumber on the other side of it. That's how that works. All the blossoms that we've had on the tomato plants, okay, those are all turn into little tomatoes. So you see the tomatoes are coming along very well. So anyway, this manipulation that is being done, why? What is the purpose? Again, divide and conquer. They want to divide us. They want to conquer us. The best way to do that is keeping all of us fighting with each other and not focusing on the true and real issues, which is big government, okay? And their incessant, complete, and utter wanting to have complete control of us all the time, all right? Major issues with that. Major issues. I'm going to show you another one right here. A little cucumber. There's the rest of the flower on the end of that. So all these ones that you see flowered, those will all turn into cucumbers. And the cucumbers are continuing to grow. They're going to spread out. We'll even get more cucumbers. So now, radishes are doing well. Green beans are coming along very nicely, as you can see. Now this was weird. This row of peas just really never got going. These two were fine. We're pushing them towards the fence and they're catching on, obviously, as you see, and tying into the fence, which is what you want to have happen. So, yeah, so that's how that's going. Oh, I wanted to show you over here. So I'm gonna continue to talk about this topic in a minute, but I wanted to show you let's see, where was it? If I can find. Okay, so one side of these, right there. Okay, you can see that right in there. Okay, that there is a zucchini. Okay, so this side is zucchini. This side is yellow squash. All right. So, how do I know this side's yellow squash? Look at the yellow squash. Look at the size of that one already. We have these ones in there. Look at all that. Look at all those ones that are coming. A lot of them are coming. And so yeah. So the yellow squash is on this side. The zucchini is on the other side here. Let's see if we got any other. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right there. There's another zucchini there. Let's see. So there's that one. Yeah, so this garden is doing fantastic. I'm going to tell you what, guys, it's doing absolutely fantastic. All right, so let's get back into topic. I apologize. I get distracted really easy. I'm really, really pleased with the way the garden has come along. I will show you over here. Everything is doing well over here as well. And so everything is coming together. But, okay, so the media is driven by the people that are in control. Big business is in control of this country, okay? When you have, like, the Koch brothers, Murdoch, and all the rest of those folks, you know, they basically, there's like six or seven families that basically own all the media in this country. And they dictate what is put out there. So they have an agenda. And the agenda, again, is to keep you stirred up, keep you focused on things that they want you to stay focused on, and not on what you should be focused on. Again, there's a major, major issue with all that in this country. And we are playing right into their hands, letting them manipulate us, you know, and hating each other, fighting each other, which is the stupidest thing in the world. Let me just be real clear. I don't care what flag it is. A flag cannot hurt you. A flag should not trigger you because somebody told you it should trigger you. Okay, there's the key right there. A flag should not trigger you because they told you that that flag should trigger you. You would not believe the amount of hate I get because I fly the Confederate flag. And I have explained many, many times why I fly the Confederate flag, and obviously it has absolutely nothing to do with racism, okay? I don't care what color you are. If you're cool with me, I'm going to be cool with you. That's the way I've always been. That's the way I always will be. If you are a jerk, it doesn't matter what color you are. There's a buddy underneath. They're just chilling out, catching a nap in the shade. Cats have been keeping a very, very low profile as well. A lot of them are outside. I think only 2 cats are in the house. But, you know, just the manipulation is unbelievable, and people fall for it constantly. Why? Emotions. They let emotions get into play. They let emotions determine what they think and how they feel. And then when you have these idiots that control everything, fanning those flames, there's the problem, okay? That manipulation is bad, guys, and we continue to let it happen. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Still have not got the other 2-face cord of wood yet either, and so I got to call him and see, because he said this week, so I got to see what he's planning on doing as far as delivering that other. I'm getting 2 more face cord and then that's it, and then I'm going to actually focus on kindling. Again, I've told you guys and I've showed you, I'll show you again real quick. But anyways, we got to stop being manipulated. We got to stop letting them drive us, dictate us, how we feel. So what do they show on TV? Let's think about this for a second, okay? So what they'll show, let me just show you in here. There's a lot of scrap from when I took down all those trees all through here. And if you can, and I'll show you the raspberries are coming along there too. Yeah, you can see all the raspberries are coming too. But all these here, that's all kindling. It's all nice and dried wood. I just have to pull that out of there and then just you know, break it up and prepare it for winter. And that's going to be a lot of my kindling wood for this winter. Now I've showed you the buckets that I pulled from when you know, the I'm trying to think here real quick, sorry. When the wood was delivered. So I got like 8 buckets, and that's kindling as well. But this stuff here, guys, if you look like right there, see how dry that all is? That's unbelievably ready to just, and it just snaps. Watch, I'll show you. Watch, let's see. We'll grab a piece of it. Okay, so I just pulled out this piece here. Watch this. It just snaps right off. Okay, just like that. Just like that. That there, guys, when you're starting a fire, that's the best stuff to have. And I'm just going to set that right there for right now. Hey, hey, hey! It's just me! Tough guys. But anyway, so I gotta deal with all that. But that's okay. That actually may wait till the fall, to be honest with you. Haven't decided yet. We'll just see where the motivation is. We'll see how hot it continues to be. And we'll go from there. But anyway, we gotta stop. Oh, I hear some rumbling. Oh, I hope we get some rain. Yeah, it seems darker. See, it's dark over there. We got darker up over here. Oh, I hope we really do get some rain. That we really need it. Really do need it. But anyway, we have to stop letting them push our buttons. Okay, so I was talking about what you see on TV. So what do you see on TV? What is perpetuated on TV, right? The nightly news. You see, so first of all, what they'll do first is they'll do a trigger event, just like with the Floyd situation, right? So they put this video out all over the place, all over the media, and it shows, you know, a black man dying at the hands of, and it's funny, of the 4 cops, only one of them was white, which I find very ironic. But he just happened to be the one that had his knee on the gentleman's neck, okay? And you know what? And again, I will never say that that was justified in any way, shape, or form. He wasn't fighting anymore. He was begging them to stop. You know, when they stop resisting, you're supposed to let up on the restraints. That's how you're supposed to do it, but obviously it didn't happen. But anyway, so you see that first. So there's your trigger event, which flips people out, and they just, you know, they're out and they're protesting, and they're mad and they're angry and they want justice and everything else. Again, when you look at the numbers realistically, for the entire year of 2019, only 15 unarmed black men were killed by the police. I don't know what the number of unarmed white men that were killed by the police was in that same period of time, but I can almost guarantee it's probably double, okay? But you won't see that because that's not part of the agenda. They're not going to show that because it doesn't fit what they want you to see. So then what do we see in the news after that? So after that we get to see black people attacking white people, pulling them out of their cars, beating them up, beating up an old couple in Rochester, New York with 2x4s. You see, you know, a gang of 4 or 5, 6 black guys will jump one white person and beat that person up. That's what you see. So what does that do? What does that trigger? Okay. So what that trigger? Oh, I hope we do. Oh, I hope we get a really good soaking rain. Sorry, we've had none. And so what does that do? So I'm going to show you right over there how dark that is. So come on, get over here. Give us rain. What does that do? So that triggers white people, and they're like, these freaking people, they're going to act like that, you know. And I've even said, myself, because it's upsetting to see that. To see any, let me just rephrase something really quickly. To see any human being attacked by another human being for absolutely no reason whatsoever is upsetting. But when it is directed exactly because of somebody's race, because of the race of that person, that's racism. So these groups of blacks attacking white people, that's racism. I mean, I think you guys have probably seen the video of this in the store. Of course, you know, it always amazes me too. Small white guy. And here's the other part. Okay, here's the other part. I love this part too. 9 times out of 10, the person is attacked from behind, or it is such a massive crowd that attacks them, and they go after weak and defenseless people. That's what happens. That happens a lot, okay? Now, obviously, you know, I can handle my own, but could I beat 10 guys? Absolutely not. I may get a couple of them, okay? But the numbers are they're gonna overwhelm you. That's the reality of it. So, but the thing is, what does that do? That triggers white people, and white people are like, I'm not putting up with that crap. And I've even said, like I said myself, I've said, come out here and do that. Come out and do that in the country and see what happens. It don't happen out here, okay? Because everybody's armed. And you get out in the country and you start trying to pull that stupid stuff, we're not like city folks, okay? We will pull out a gun and we will shoot you. That's the reality. Freaking bugs. You know, and that's the reality. So that's why that stuff doesn't happen out here. You go to a certain town and try to pull that nonsense, and if the town gets wind of it, what happens? You have 200, 300, 400 white people show up all armed to the teeth. Okay, then they change their mind and they don't come, or it's a very small protest and they don't cause any trouble because they know if they start, they're going to get put down. That's the reality of it, okay? Does that make it right? No, but again, these are both examples of manipulation by the media to get us all stirred up, to get us upset, to get us fighting each other. They want us to fight each other. They want us to have that race war. They want us to hate each other, you know, because of this color of somebody else's skin, which is ridiculous. And we continue as a nation to feed into this nonsense, okay? I'm going to tell you what, if blacks were so oppressed, and I'm just using blacks as an example, okay? That is so cool. I love that. If they were so oppressed, why would they be ascending even to the highest position in this country as a president of the United States? Okay, so you know, it's a perceived suppression. It's put in your mind to think that, and then I'm gonna get people who are gonna say, oh well, you're not black, and so you don't understand. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what I do understand. I do understand that when you have an opportunity to go to school, and if you have the brains to go to school, regardless of what color you are, and because you are a certain color, meaning black, for an example, you get extra money, you get free grants that I don't get as a white person, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, sadly, a lot of people do not take advantage of that. So whose fault is that? Is that my fault? That's your fault as an individual, okay? So I'm just sharing that with you guys, but what I'm saying, the bottom line is this. Oh, I hate these bugs. I hate this time of year. I really do. It's too hot and too many bugs. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so we got to stop letting them manipulate us. That's what it comes down to. We got to stop fighting amongst ourselves because that's what they want. We need to start doing the exact opposite of what they want us to do. We need to come together as a race called the human race. All right? Now, you know what? If you want to tell me I don't get it because I'm white or whatever the case may be, I don't care. Say whatever you want to say, because guess what? People are going to say whatever they're going to say anyway. But that's okay. But I just wanted to share this with you, talk about this manipulation that is being done to us all the time, and it is ridiculous, okay? And we got to stop letting them do it to us, okay? We have to come together and say no more. All right, so anyway, I am going to jump off here. I want to remind you again, tonight, 8 p.m., I will be doing my live stream, and we're going to be talking about the coronavirus. We're going to be talking about so much of this misinformation that's out there. Every time you turn around, there's a different theory. There's this, there's that. It's a psyop. It's the plandemic, whatever the case may be, okay? So we're going to talk about all of those things. And then we're going to talk about the reality of what is happening because of this, okay? So we're going to get into that as well. So please join me tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for that. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. Oh, I really hope this... It looks like it's coming, okay? I'm just going to show you this again. I'm sorry. Tell the ones that you love every day how you feel. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to come. So it's all dark over there, and it looks like it's coming this way. And over on this side, oh, the darkness is starting to come over there too, but we got some lightness over here. But I'm telling you what, I hope this rain comes. I would really like to get this tank topped off completely again. That would be really nice. And anyway, so also remember, guys, STD. STD is the most important one. Step, thing, and day. whatever you're trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be fine. Oh, look at the wind coming now. Look at that. It's coming. Oh, I hope we, like I said, I hope we get a nice soaker. I think because it's so hot too, that's what happens a lot of times. There's so much humidity in the air and it's so hot. I'm telling you right now, it already feels cooler. Oh, these freaking bugs. But yeah, so STD guys, step thing in day. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from getting there is you. That's it, okay? We're gonna watch this for a second, but look at those trees. Look at that darkness coming in. Come on, rain, we need you. Sorry if that was loud, but like I said, we need rain. We really do, and it looks like it wants to come. I hope it does. Look at that. How they're coming. It's all coming together. I love storms. I absolutely love storms. So, all right. Well, I'm going to sit out here and watch this come in. Hopefully the rain is going to come with it here. It looks like it's going to. I hope it does. But yeah, that's very dark. All right, guys. I'll talk to you tonight. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.